fellas, it's like summer times here with a vengeance. It's in the 90s. Humidity's pretty tough, so hope wherever you're at, you're staying cool. Alright, we're getting down to the finish line on the Skinner build. As you can see, we've got it stained, and it doesn't look bad with no finish on it, but you want to put something on it to protect that if you can. So what I like to use, and a lot of people sneeze at it, is Birchwood Casey's True Oil. I've used it before, had good results. I tried on my muzzleloader build some of the permanent sealer, which is somewhat hard to get now. Wasn't real pleased with the finish of that. Kind of wish I just bought me a big bottle of True Oil and done in that, but that's okay. I could sand it down and do it again, but I'm not going to. So what I like to do is make sure that surface is clean. I've already cleaned it off on camera. Let me shake this up a little bit. This is a new bottle because when it's been open for a while, even sealed shut, it'll eventually get a kind of a scum on top of it, and it doesn't dry as good. So what I want to do, I've got just a matchstick right here from a big fireplace match. I want to get some of that True Oil on that matchstick, let some of the excess drip off, because on this first one and the subsequent coats also, I do not want a real heavy coat. So I'll put that on there, about maybe just a little bit more, about where I think I'm going to be able to get a good coverage. Then I'm going to take my fingers. A lot of people, if you want to wear gloves to do it, go right at it. But what you want to do is, and you can do this with a deer antler or a good tight grain or closed pore ramrod or something like that. You want to rub that. You want to rub it pretty hard until you actually feel that surface kind of heating up. That pushes that down in there and more or less burnishes it somewhat. And we're going to flip her over to the other side. I hope you can see that pretty well. I'm going to show you about how much I'm putting on there before I start rubbing. See, that's not a lot, but like I said, I don't want to just soak it down and have a real big build-up on it. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to rub it hard till I feel it start heating up a little bit. Then I'll switch on over to the sides of it. Put a little, rub it in real good. Make sure you got it evenly distributed. Whoops, drop that down there. It'll be a little bit too much probably. Oh, that's okay. So there again, spread it out good. Rub it hard till you feel it start heating up. And you don't want to forget the end. If I still got you in frame there, need just a little bit more. Get a good coat on that. It's kind of hard to rub that and get it hot. You don't want to forget the ends down at your blade. And there again, it's not necessary to rub that and get it hot. You just basically want to get something on there to seal it a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go back over it one more time, rubbing. Make sure I've got that coat down in there pretty good, and there's not any excess standing on top to give you a run in a place that you might have to do a little sanding to get out. So I usually wind up putting up to 4 coats on this, and what you need to do is just put that somewhere, like I'm going to clamp it in this vise. I'm going to let it sit there at least 2 hours. Or until it's dry enough that I can touch it and it doesn't feel tacky. I'm not going to go through the process of showing you possibly three more coats of True Oil on it, but what I'll do, I'll look at it, take a little fine steel wool in between coats, and I'll kind of run over that. If there's any roughness on it, I'll get it off, and then I'll take a good clean shop rag or something and kind of polish it a little bit. So there's what it looks like with that first coat of stain on it, and I'll come back when I'm completely done and I'll show you the finished product. 4 coats of True Oil later, the Skinner knife is finished. You can see how it turned out. The striping in the maple shows up really well. It's on the camera, it kind of got a reddish tint to it, and more so than it does in person, but it does have a reddish undertone to it. You can see the end of it and the sides once again. It turned out pretty good. As you can see, the blade, I've shown that before, turned out a pretty nice French gray. The only thing I haven't done yet is I like to put a little mink oil on that blade. But first, it's fairly sharp, but what I like to do is I've got a sharpening stick, got it off Amazon of all places, called an Arkansas ceramic stick. I like to work on that edge a little bit and get it where it will actually shave a piece of heavy copying paper, if I could talk plain today, and then put, like I said, put some ink oil on it and finish it up. Now, these Green River blades are easy to sharpen, take a real good edge, and they seem to hold their sharpening or the edge for quite a while. So if you're interested in building something like that and you follow along with this series of videos, you can tell it's not terribly difficult. It can be done. You just need to take your time and do a good job on it. So appreciate you watching. God bless you. Keep your powder dry. Mind your top knot puller.